So, I have made the decision to run in my first ever marathon. I have previously never ran a 5K, never ran a 10K. I've not even touched a half marathon. This will be my first ever race, and I am jumping right into the deep end of it just because that's the type of stuff that I do. The motivation, why? Well, in the past few years, I have pretty much, been doing everything in the gym, from football training, where you want to be explosive, you want to have strength, you want to have speed. Then I moved on during my university years into more of a powerlifting regimen where it's purely strength across the 3 different lifts. And then, I've also done things like trying to optimize for verts, and so kind of explosive leg power. Recently, I kind of got into the knees over toes regimen, trying to, protect my lower body and stabilize my knees and whatnot. And the reason why I'm saying this is because if I don't have anything that I am particularly training for in the gym, I really have no motivation whatsoever, and so I get really bored, and I go to the gym and I don't even do anything, and I come out in 5 to 10 minutes. So for me, it's always been really important to have something to be training for, and that's not necessarily limited to the gym, but also my physical health in general. So in the past, I've done things like bringing up tennis again, and optimizing for that. And so I wanted to have a new challenge for myself physically, and kind of took a look at different things, and I said, I hate running, and I absolutely hate cardio. You can ask any of my friends when it comes to summertime when they're shredding and cutting. I am not, the person that is going to be the first person in to do running or cardio or cycling or Stairmaster and whatnot. That's just not my thing. So this will be a big challenge. Anyways, so I hate cardio, and this is going to be a big challenge for me. So I'm super excited to tackle this world of sports and training. So I pretty much looked online for a training plan, and this is going to be a 16-week plan. So I'll be splitting this up into 4 different phases for each of the 4 weeks that I'll be in. And so the first phase is really a lot of hill work. So even throughout this entire 16-week program, it's going to be 6 times a week that I run, with a long run included at the end of the week. And so I'll probably put a picture of that somewhere here, so that we can all look at it together. But it's a pretty hefty program. So I thought I would just document this journey throughout the 16 weeks of how I train and how I'm feeling throughout a week-by-week basis, and ultimately on race day kind of showcase what all that training kind of has led up to. So I'll probably do this in 4 different parts for the 4 weeks that I'm doing these phases in. And yeah, this is the beginning, and hopefully by the end I will have transformed as into a runner. I don't know how likely that's going to be, but yeah, really looking forward to starting this journey and seeing what comes out of it. So stick along for the ride, and I'll probably start the first training clips now. Alright, good morning. It is 6 o'clock. Woke up at 5:30 this morning. It's week 2, day 1 of training, and today I thought I would show what it's like training in the gym as opposed to the actual running part. Just to kind of go through what I'm doing to mitigate as much impact on my lower body. but just want to make a clarification with the workout scheme, and that is that none of these programs are mine. I'm actually following Knees Over Toe Guy from ATG, and specifically I'm going to be doing the Knee Ability Pro. As mentioned earlier, it's just to mitigate as much impact or the pain felt in my knees after running. This is the first time I'm really going through a workout scheme where I'm not doing, you know, a powerlifting kind of regimen where I'm benching, deadlifting, and squatting. It's very like particular exercises that I don't usually do, and you'll see that shortly. But yeah, I just wanted to make a clarification. This is not, you know, a program that I created, and these exercises are interesting. That is finito finati. We're done. Gonna try to get some grub in. Initially we're gonna try to run after this, but I am just gonna call it here. Run later in the day. Hopefully if the sidewalk is clear I can run outside, otherwise it's gonna be another treadmill run. Today's day one, so it's just an easy 50-minute run. No speed workout, no interval training today, just a light easy run. I ran yesterday for my long run, and so my legs are still a little cooked, so I'm going to take it easy today and see how that goes. Currently at the end of week 2, we have our long run today, and running for around an hour and 45 minutes. Last week was around an hour and 40, I think. Last week was indoors and on a treadmill because of the weather, but this time I'm going to be doing it outside, so interested to see how my legs fare on the outdoor pavement / terrain. I have my homemade electrolyte drink that I'm not really looking forward to, along with the energy gel. So let's see how this goes. Also, if you'll notice, my teeth are extremely yellow, and that's because I just started my Invisalign treatment, and Invisalign trays and curry don't go well. I look like I used highlighter and colored my entire teeth. So let's get this going. I definitely chose the wrong path because this place has not been cleaned up at all. Like it's all snow, and I'm finding myself spending time and energy on where to step, and also it's like running in sand. There's a little bit of extra resistance, so we'll see how this ends up playing. Nah, this was a mistake. My feet are killing, my ankles are killing, my knees are killing, and it's only been like a few minutes. It's been 18 minutes. I can't do this. Alright, we made it onto pavement. We're on sidewalk now. Let's hope I can up the pace
so that the average pace evens out, because I was running at around like 12 and a half minutes per mile. My goal is to be around 9.5, 10. So hopefully I can speed it up here so the average evens out. Let's go! All right, we have made it to the halfway point. Currently at 4.79 miles at an average pace of 10 minutes and 26 seconds. About to take in my gel. I usually stop and take the gels, but I've read online that you should take it over the span of a few minutes. But personally, I have a hard time running and trying to digest it at the same time. So if anyone has any expertise in that area, please let me know. All right, time to head back. Let's get it. All right, your boy just finished. We did 10.8 miles at an average pace of 9 minutes and 42 seconds. 1 hour and 45 minutes total time. 1,500 calories burned. Average heart rate of 162 beats per minute. What a day. I'm pretty certain if I didn't have the snowy path in the beginning, I probably could have had a faster average pace, but man, that snow really just messed up my pace, because I'm like digging into the snow, having to force my foot out from the depth, but still satisfied. Got it done. Now time to try to make sure I recover as fast as I can. Dude, my teeth is so gross. Like it's so nasty. All right, good afternoon, beautiful people. It is day 6 of week 3, and we have a speed training today where we will be doing continuous hills, 5 sets of, how many is it? It's 5 sets of 6 minutes, RPE 8. I'm gonna really try to push myself here and see how it fares. Last week was 3x8s, so I think I will be able to recover a lot better given the 2-minute difference. So see how this goes. And I was just about to start my run when I realized I forgot my watch, so unfortunately I have to record this on the phone. First I'm so gassed. I'm just trying to sprint the entire thing. There's a mix of both incline and decline, and so I'm so gassed right now. Also, I need to stop drinking water right before I run. My stomach or kidney is killing me right now. It's cramping up. Besides that, my legs feel fresh. It's just my stomach and my cardio. Only set 1. Alright. Set 2 just finished. My shins are starting to feel a little crazy. I almost threw up. The burrito bowl that I had for lunch, which was like 2.5 hours ago, which is a little bit concerning as to why I'm still feeling it right now. I thought 2 hours was enough to digest, but my shins are killing, and we're getting to my least favorite hill right now. Just finished at 5. We're on the last set. Let's get her going. Locked in, dialed in. Let's go. Alright, just finished up set 6, so that means we're done for today. 4.59 miles at 40 minutes. I don't know how Nike calculates this elevation gain, but it says 527 feet, which I don't think is humanly possible. So I might have to look into that. But average pace at 8 minutes and 44 seconds. So considering that I want to be around 8 minutes per mile, I think that's decent. Week 3, I have no way to gauge what's like acceptable or not right now, given this is my first time training. So yeah, 8:44, given that I was like sprinting, by no means wasn't an easy pace training, but there's also a lot of hills, so I don't know if 8:44 is good or not, but I'm just happy this is over.
All right, it is day 7 of week 3, and we have our long run today. Looking forward to it. I actually look forward to my long runs now. I think previously I probably would have been dreading it, but it's an opportunity to test marathon-like conditions, given how long it usually is. Got a crazy pimple going on right here. So thought I would take you through what kind of a warm-up routine looks like, and really open to being critiqued and you know, feedback for what I should be incorporating into my warm-up routine. These are just things that I found online, so not really anything that was prescribed by a coach or anything, just stuff I picked up. One thing that I've not learned, but have been reminded of, is that warm-up routines, I mean, both for running and in the gym, you shouldn't be trying to stretch too much. It should just be activation movements. I forget what the dialogue is, but if you spend a bit too much time stretching, you actually put yourself in more risk of injury. So you just want to be activating those muscles, which is what I'm trying to do. Get the hips, this hamstrings and whatnot, just kind of moving and getting a little bit warmed up. All right, let's get this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially at the site, and gonna get going here in a sec. I think last week I was around 8:45 or 8:50, and last week I went through the issue with the first half or the first third of it being on like snowy trail. This time I'm just gonna fully commit to running on the road. So I remember last week trying to make up for the slow pace of running on the snow by running a bit faster, even though it's supposed to be kind of like an easy pace. So we'll see if I can achieve the 8:45 or maybe even faster, hopefully. I thought I didn't need to pee, but I have now the urge to do so. So we'll see how that affects the run. Probably will pee on the side of the road at some point. Yeah, I got my homemade electrolyte drink with me, and energy gel, Honey Stinger. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. All right, it's we're around 30-40 minutes in, and my shins are killing me right now for some reason, and my knees as well. I figured it'd be a good time to take my energy gel right now. Average pace of 9:41. I'm going really slow for some reason. Also, the impact on my lower body is just so cooked right now. It's also so nice, but at the same time it's so cold. Wind chill of like -18. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my lower leg hurts a lot more than last week. I don't know what it is. All right, back to it. All right, I don't know if I'm even visible right now because it got so hot in the car. Just finished at, we have 10.98 miles today, around an hour and 25 seconds. Pace was like 9.5 something, and I checked last week's numbers. Last week was 9.4 or something, not 8.4 something, so I wasn't that much slower, but still slower than last week. I think I know what it was. I had a lot of junk food this week. I had like so many cupcakes. My sister made cake pops and cupcakes, so I feasted on those. I had some chocolate almonds this week. So I probably gained weight, and my legs were just suffering from the added weight over the course of a week. But that's probably why I was so much slower and my legs felt a lot more fatigued. Personally, not satisfied with today's run for that reason. I mean, I always want to see progress, but it is what it is. This is only 1 week. You know, when you zoom out, hopefully this is just a little uptick, or I guess a downtick in the greater overall uptick. So hopefully I look back on this week's training and just kind of chuckle at how disappointed I was.
We're gonna fly up into the blue sky so slowly in real time. In hours, you always hit me in your